we got ourselves a new car. You guys see how bent that radiator is? This thing had problems before. So what we're doing here is, as you see, there's not a lot of room between this tank. But, and it's not a lot of room to bring it out this way. So actually we took the fan off. There's just enough room. We got all the bolts out of the radiator. Excuse me, now we can take this cover off. But before we do that, I'm actually gonna take the bottom off and we're gonna drain the coolant out of it and then disconnect the hoses and drain the coolant out of those. That way we don't make a huge mess. So there's one, you gotta loosen that middle one. There's one in the back, one middle one there, and then two in the front, and this thing just drops out. Hopefully that will cause the, well, I know this will quit the coolant leaking crap. So you have to take this whole side off. Everything unplugs. You got two electrical connectors over here. One's for the fan on, the other one's for the, I think, temp sensor. Now, you have to take this out. You don't have to undo the fan or anything. I did it because I thought I could remove this, just this outside box, but you can't because it's riveted and I'm retarded. No offense to anyone. That's just me. Anyway, so a couple bolts down here we have to put back in, but that's when it goes back on, this whole side panel. And then the reason why you have to take it off is because, as you see, this guy goes through here like so. So you have to kind of finagle it out. And yeah, so now we're gonna go back on with it. The old one's over there. I'll show you guys what it looks like in a second. It looks like somebody damaged it prior. So the original owner that had this probably hit it with something. So we're gonna go back on with the side panel. Those two sensors over there, not sensors, the wires, they feed through here. Through here goes this tube right there. That's our air intake that feeds to the deal, to the air filter. And then we can put our front cover back on, which is right there. But yeah, let's get on with it. That's what it looks like. All right, new radiator's in. Hoses are attached, everything's hooked up. Just gotta put the covers back together. This hose is on, right in here. Whoever invented those clamps, I hope they rot in hell. No, not I shouldn't be that mean. But seriously, they suck. Oh, Mark, why don't you just replace them? Because then I wouldn't have anything to complain about. And I don't have any. So now we're gonna go put that guy back on here. We're gonna fire up the truck and we're gonna let the coolant circulate through this. We're gonna bleed it out through that little hose there into that bucket. And now we're not putting that nasty crap back in it. Luckily we didn't lose that much coolant because a lot of it stayed in the engine and a lot of it, that's just what was in that radiator. TIG weld. I'd say it's actually a higher quality than this one. You guys, look at this piece of crap. Oh man, sit my big ass down. I think this is where the problem was. You see how smashed this thing is? It looks like somebody was messing with it or something. But it's not supposed to look like that. And that's pretty sure where it gave out. And I was leaking all the coolant on the back side. Because this is the back side. This faces the outside. This faces the inside. And that's all the JB weld I put on there. And that was working for a little bit. It was actually working pretty good. But then it just, I don't know. I think his radiator is just too far gone. It didn't totally seal it, it never did, but like you see all that pile of crap. The new one's doing its job. So let's throw all this garbage away and put stuff away and be done for tonight, because it is 7:30 and I haven't been at it non-stop since about 9. I'm tired.
Guys, it's Christmas in July. Oh my goodness. I've been Amazon shopping. Oh my goodness, so much stuff. What the heck happened to my seat? Holy moly, it's so aired up. Oh, that's right, my son Robert was in this truck. He probably aired it up so he could see. That's probably what he did. Whew. Yeah, I need to tint these windows. I'll just leave that guy open. Yeah, so Amazon shopping. I got myself some fuzzy dice for luck. Got a new Cobra 29 radio, same one that's in Fancy. Ultimately, I decided to let Tyler have his Galaxy back, because Lord knows this radio has probably been in that truck since the day it was originally bought and taken home, because we did purchase Tyler basically from the original owner, and it's only fitting that Tyler gets to keep his CB radio. Plus, erring on the side of caution, I don't know if it needs repaired or not. The CB shop in Oklahoma didn't think it was getting out too great, and since, you know, you guys like to holler at us on the CB radio, I decided I should have something that gets out so that if I respond to you guys, you can actually hear me. I also got myself a Wilson 5000 antenna. I have a Fire Stick on here currently, but again, Tyler runs these. I do think that they're probably a better antenna than the little Fire Stick I have on the back, so we're just gonna put this sucker on. Got myself a microphone and a static. It's the same that we have run in all of our trucks. Tiny has one, Fancy has one, Tyler has one. Yeah, and then I got a mic keeper as well, because again, gotta have that. So I'm going to start putting this stuff in and go put the Galaxy back in the Tyler over there. It is Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. We are not going to work very much on the trucks today. We're going to actually enjoy our swimming pool because it is going to be a scorcher today. 97 is what's forecasted. I would not be surprised if it gets over 100. We did already do some things here though on this truck. Let me show you. So on this truck, when I bought it, it had the factory coax cable. It was just kind of dangling, and then it had this other coax that was kind of dangling straight down. So we trimmed off the factory coax because it did not work. The CB shop in Oklahoma tested it. It's a bad coax. And then we took the good coax, ran it along here, along down the sleeper, and tucked it away. So you can see the lights a little better. And I don't know if I showed you guys these lights, but this is what we ended up doing with the lights. Originally just had the 2. They were white. We replaced them out obviously with red ones, and then we added 4 more, so we have a total of 6 lights. Martin still needs to unhook these lights from those lights, because if you turn these ones on, those ones also come on. So we're gonna get these on their own independent switch. And yeah, as far as what else is going on, Martin is installing the dash camera in this truck. I am going to soap down the floors with some Dial. No, not Dial. Is it Dial? Shoot, it's the blue dishwash soap. Is it Dial? I don't remember. But I'm going to soap down the floors because whatever greasy substance they put on there to detail it at the dealer, that stuff is so freaking slick. It absolutely sucks. I hate it. It makes me filthy. So we're gonna wash all that out while Martin's putting the camera in. If I'm lucky, maybe we'll tackle the steering wheel. But again, it all depends on how hot it gets here and how Martin's feeling.
What are you doing today, Martin? I'll tell you what I'm doing. Where the hell's the key? But yeah, I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm sweating my you-know-what off. But actually I am installing our motive camera, or keep trucking motive, on this truck. But my lovely wife decided to put that pre-pass there, and I don't think I want to hang it any lower. I think that should go there, and that pre-pass should get scooted over personally.
Hi.
So I don't think that pre-pass is in the right location, because if I mount this camera any lower, it's going to look awfully dumb and obstruct your view a lot. I think that pre-pass should move over, and that should go like right there.
I think the pre-pass can't necessarily move over too much though, because the windshield's curved and then it won't want to stick.
Oh.
If you recall.
Well, then this is going to look stupid here, because
So,
then you're going to have all this wire everywhere.
Well, what's that going to look like if we put it off to the left side of the pre-pass again?
In your way?
Is it really?
Yeah. So the trick with these when you have a curved windshield is that mount that's on there with the tape. It would adhere to the curvature of the windshield, so you got to kind of rock it back and forth like so, and up and down. And when you have a curved windshield like we do in this truck, it will take shape and stay just fine. So now we're going to run our cable right along there and then down, and then we're going to feed it down there like we did on Tiny.
Do we still have those sweet cable clips?
No.
Really? That's them right there.
I'm letting you borrow them, but I'll have to have them back.
I'm testing out a microphone today. I don't know if it works good or not.
It's really hot.
It is hot.
It's breezy, but it's really hot. We're supposed to have like stupid hot temperatures here all week. Tarnishing and the rest of them go. So I got 10,000 of these. Actually, I only have 4 left, so we'll probably use a couple more. Or 3.
Do we have any spares in any of the other trucks?
This is all I got.
Yeah.
But you don't need any more. It'll be fine.
Alright guys, for those of you who are wondering, we use the Motive dash camera systems in our trucks. There's a link in the description if you want to check them out. I think they are well worth the cost. We pay $105 to have 3 cameras each month for our service fee for it. The programs, I've shown them in other videos, but the program, I really like it. It tracks your truck, it pulls up codes. So especially if you're somebody who has employees in the truck, it can be pretty useful.
Yeah,
you know what's going on with it.
That's my favorite thing about it, because when my Insight went down on the computer, this told me that the speed sensor went bad in Tiny, and I was able to fix it because of this dash cam, because my Insight went down. Well, it wasn't my Insight, it was my computer. My computer went down and I couldn't couldn't troubleshoot. So this totally gave me the code. I was able to Google the code, and that's what I came up with, and that's how I was able to fix the speed sensor. And fix it I did, thanks to this camera. So I really like that. It also gives you telematics, as in it gives you real-time engine data when the truck's going down the highway. It'll give you it'll give you codes, but it'll give you engine and temperature, you know, atmospheric pressure, voltage, stuff like that. It'll tell you if there's a check engine light. So it's really cool. I like it. It's a useful tool. Not only will it save your butt in an accident or an incident, it'll also tell you what's going on with your truck.
Plus, it tells you your state line crossings for IFTA too, which is kind of neat. You do not need to run their ELD system with the camera. We obviously do not run their ELD system. We have the Qualcomm. And I don't know why some people be tripping and saying they don't like the customer service over there, because we've never had a problem with them. They're pretty quick to answer the phone and get things taken care of. And they usually, like, if it drops a call, they'll call you right back. And
they do.
They check on you and make sure that it was fixed. And so I have no complaints about them.
No complaints about them at
all. So I think it's a tool well worth investing in. Martin's so funny. He clipped the microphone to his beard.
Because people complain that they can't hear me. I'm a very monotone, soft-spoken man.
He really is.
He pissed me off.
Yeah. You don't want to hear Martin yelling.
Back. Don't fall all the way off. So in order to get this cable head through here, all you gotta do is just persuade it a little bit. Bend the plastic. And taking out some of the previous owner operators is wiring. Because he wired these backup lights on the fairing to the load light, and he ran it through like it's probably like a 10-12 gauge wire, and he ran it through a relay, and he ran it through a fuse, but then he just spliced it to the load lights, which is like a 18 gauge wire that runs through the see-through. So I'm taking that out. I'm gonna put it on this spare switch here, and the load lights now will have their own, the back lights on the back of the sleeper, and this will control the backup lights. So I'm just gonna plug this wire into the spare switch, and I'm gonna run a hot wire to the spare switch, and we should be good. But in the meantime, I'm gonna get some electrical tape and tape that off, which I think we stole out of Fancy.
I believe so.
Doing a torture test of my green APU that's black. It's hotter than hell out here. It's 102, and I got a headache, so I'm gonna go in the truck and give me some pills and see how cold it is. Oh my, it's actually really cold in here. Where's that thermometer? Pretty good. Now that's up here. Let's see how it is in the sleeper. Oh man, I'll take that. I'd say it's probably no hotter than 60, 68, or I mean, no hotter than like 68, 70 degrees in here. Pretty nice.
All trucks must have those.
What?
Those in your hand.
They do, because the putting on airlines like this and try to fight with them sucks. You need the leverage. Don't forget your schmutz.
I know.
What, Birdo?
I don't see any on my hand.
What?
I don't.
Can you guys hear that fan running? So these are vents for the back of the sleeper. Alice turned the key on, and then all of a sudden all this like air started coming out of here, like hot air. It's pretty cool. I didn't know that. It's like, I think it works with the HVAC system in the truck, and it like sucks all the hot air out of the truck as needed. Ta-da! Oh, did you hear that? How they closed. Weird. I didn't know that those were functional. I thought they were just vents, like, you know, to suck farts out when you fart in there. But I guess they're pretty functional. That's crazy. I didn't know that. We're on point now.
Alright, the very first sticker is on. Yay! Alright guys, Custom Graphics out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota does all of our stickers for us. There's Jason's contact information. So these are not cheap, but good work is never cheap, right?
I don't know what this thing's got.
Logo placement is very important. All right, we're going with this placement. So AMJ's on the door, SIVA, and the DOT in the back.
My fan on white. I don't know. Alice the perfectionist. I think it looks good to me.
I just want to say that polishing sucks. And somebody else told me I need to straighten my glasses. Guess what? I can't. My face is crooked. Anyway, what started out as I'm just going to polish the end caps of that bumper so I can put the stickers on it, has turned into a full-blown, let's just polish the whole front end of this truck. And mind you, it's like 100 plus degrees outside today. And I've already hurt my thumb because the polisher got away from me. And I'm nowhere near done. But it's coming together. Don't I look lovely? I look lovely. We're working over here right now. That's kind of a before. Right there, that'd be a before. But it's a pain, such a pain. While I'm out here with all this wind noise, let me show you what the truck looks like with its stickers on. Looking large. It's looking large. But yeah, I just originally was just going to polish those. And then, yeah, I've got the driver's side wheel done. Still got to do the passenger. And probably half this hard bumper still. I'm debating if I want to be done for the day, go hang out with Martin before he has to go to work. But I'm not really sure if he's napping or not. So, I don't know. I feel like I'm getting sunburned. And I'm tired of being filthy.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I've been on the flex since flex zone.